This is how I mentally break down a 26.2 mile race. So in the marathon, I try and break it into chunks. For me personally, I view the first half marathon as the first quarter of the race. I try and use as little mental and physical energy as possible, just shut my brain and my body off. Let all of the mileage and the workouts that I've been doing throughout my 12-week build-up just set me into autopilot and just try and be as conservative and dialed in as possible. The second chunk of the race I view as the 10K split between the half marathon and mile 20. And that for me is where I start to kind of focus in. I start to really pay attention to, how do I feel, what's my effort, and prepare myself for that last 10K where I'm really gonna push. This to me feels like the middle third of a marathon where I'm really starting to wake my body and my mind up and focus on the race itself. And then the final third and the last and most important bit is from mile 20 to the finish. That last 10K is really where you make or break your performance in a marathon. And I find that if I can be conservative in my mental and physical exertion in those first two chunks of the race, I have a ton of energy in my mind and my body left to really just put on display in that last 10K. And if you feel good in the last 10K of the marathon, that's where you can really be making back a ton of time and passing a ton of people. So for me, I break the race into thirds. First third is the first half, and then the second 2/3 are the last two 10Ks of the race. And I find that if I can execute in those chunks, I find that I feel my best on race day.